Why am... Okay, first off, I don't even know how to stream anymore. I don't even know how to make videos. What is crazy is that this is a patch, right? Some people might just shove this aside. Because, oh, it's just a patch, Jerome. It's not too crazy. One, you're wrong. Two, Under Night getting a patch on a console, this is the very first time this has happened. Like, where it's something this dramatic, where characters actually are undergoing changes. This is huge news, dude. So, like, in UNIS, we just had to deal with things. We just had to deal with some things that are broken, some things that are tough. So, now that UNICLR is getting updated with patches and character changes, it further solidifies that they are focusing on the console probably first and then the arcade scenes next. Or maybe they're focusing on them simultaneously. I am not too sure. But we finally got a patch, and this patch, believe it or not, is kind of big. I think Outnome's theme is perfect to talk over. I think it actually is perfect to talk over. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be talking about the UNICLR changes that just happened in patch 1.3. A lot of characters got touched, a lot of characters got balanced, and some even got buffed. Some even got new moves. So this is going to be very, very interesting. As I said before, I did this the last stream, but I'm deciding to do it again because on the last stream I did it horribly, where I just read over the entirety of the changes. So there is that. So now I'm just gonna trust my gut like I should have before, and just read over that say 1.3. That's all I'm gonna be doing. So let's see what happened with the system changes. All right, how's it going, everybody? Just a quick intermission here. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that I am putting the patch notes within the description of the video. As I said, I am covering only the 1.3 changes, but if you guys are curious about your character changes overall within UNICLR, the patch notes do cover all of them. So if you want to learn your characters even more, learn what changed from UNIS to UNICLR, then by all means click the link down below. I am assuring you that it is on Arc System Works website as well. So it ain't no jank ass website from me personally. So just a quick intermission right there. Recovery. Fixed an issue where the character performing a ground recovery is put into a standing state internally for a moment. Don't know what that means, but cool. What's the other one? Standing A. This is system changes, so this is universal shit. Standing A. Removed a previous change which changed the property of low standing A moves to whiff against jumping assaults and normal jump attacks. Removed the previous change which changed the property of low standing A moves to whiff against jumping. So you're telling me that standing A, or not so you're telling me that standing A wasn't acting as an anti-air before? When UNICLR dropped? That's so weird. It would whiff against jump-ins. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So now let's look at this one. So this is so weird. Moves that vacuums opponents, like Merkaba's 2B where he would be biting your ankles. So, change the process of vacuum of the opponent on hit such that there is no difference between the first player's side and the second player's side. So it seems that there literally was an advantage for one side over than the other. So weird. So weird. Concentration. Change the process of grid increase during concentration such that there is no difference between the first and second player's side. So concentration is this. Not that. This. So let me read that again. Wait, no, that's not it. Change the process of vacuum. Change the process of grid increase during concentration such that there is no difference between player 1 and player 2 side. Interesting. So now this is assaults. So assaults being this shit. Forward indeed. Fixed an issue where players are unable to perform the same move during a combo after performing it during an assault. Huh. I don't think I've ran into that issue before, but alright. EX moves! Wow, there's actually 3 changes for this. So, the first change for EX moves, which is, you know, your supers. Fixed an issue. I feel like I feel like the game audio is a little bit too loud, so let me actually lower that shit down a bit. Alright, I lowered it down just a bit, so I could actually sound more powerful when talking. Let's see. It can be used that way. I mean, it means you can't guard low after recovering. Now you can. EX moves. Fixed an issue where certain EX special moves and lock moves behaving in an unexpected manner after they trade with another move. The second change is that it removed a system in the game where there is a limit in gauge increase after performing a specific EX move. Projectile setup and lock move. What? Remove the system in the game where there is a limit in gauge increase after performing a specific EX special move. I mean, that sounds very specific because the only one that I remember having meter increase or meter like gain after doing an EX move would be Hilda. So the other change, the last change for EX moves is that remove a system in a game where there is a limit in gauge increase when a setup move that is performed before a combo ends hits the opponent after recovery. Huh. So what I'm reading here, from what it seems, is that it wouldn't count as a reset towards the gauge, I guess you could say. Damage proration. Remove the system where damage proration is applied when the opponent is hit by an instant overhead attack, such as a jump attack that are performed at the start of a jump, or jump attacks that hit while the opponent is in standing guard recovery. So it's completely removed, the damage proration on jump-ins, okay? So now we got change facing direction changes. Adjusted the change of direction face when being overlapped in the corner. Oh my god, Eddie, I don't even know if you're here anymore. Also, hold on. Holy shit, it says adjust the change of direction face when being overlapped in the corner. Adjusted the coordinate position when being overlapped in the corner. That might explain, and also with the whole Carmine shit, the fight with you and I, when Waldstein would like just freaking side switch all of a sudden. There's that. The hit effects. Adjust the display of a certain hit effects, and that's it for the bad game. That's it for the system changes. Now let's talk about the actual changes regarding the characters. So, fair warning, I don't play all the characters, so I don't know how to properly display them, but I'm just gonna talk about it if you guys want to just listen through. So, as I said before, during the patch notes, and this is off of Arc System Works themselves. Obviously, I do have it, but I won't be reading over every changes. I'm gonna only be reading over the thing that says 1.3, as that's what really matters, because it is the latest changes. The reason why they don't have it on like all of them is because the one that are empty are the UNCILR changes when the game dropped. So nothing has changed right then and there. Let's see what changed with Hyde. Standing B expanded the back part of the hitbox. Standing B. I wish you could see frame data. I really do. But I'm assuming that now it can hit you from the back, obviously. But like maybe at the very tip of the on top of him when he's doing 5B, possibly. Strict days. Oh, it's his force function. Added projectile clash property, able to cancel it to. Oh, so that's actually new. Okay, so I was second guessing myself when I was actually covering this yesterday or the last stream. So this is new, which is really, really cool. Let me reversal action. Perfect. So what's what's cool is that Hyde kind of got what Enkidu has, and it's really cool. And he's able, what Enkidu does is when he does back C, and when he absorbs a projectile, he can cancel into another move. Hyde has that same thing now. So is it only for projectiles? You can cancel into any projectile or any special move, right? Let's see this. Oh shit. That's so sick! See, obviously, like, you guys don't believe me. You can't, with the inputs, you can't do it just into neutral. You actually have to eat a projectile for it to happen. That's really cool, dude. That's so sick. Is the force function special cancelable in the normals too? Nope. You see me at person A. No, it's only for special moves. Vacant shift. Is vacant shift his DP, if I remember correctly? Yeah. Not really his DP, but his backwards fucking Rekka. Change the landing recovery to be cancelable with EX special moves or chain shift. Change the landing recovery to be cancelable. Change the landing recovery. I guess? Were you not able to do that before with Hyde? It says only with A. It says the first A. Huh. Weird. Alright. So there's that. Well, he had a lot of Dark Lotus changes. Vacant shift first EX. Change to make it easier to lock the opponent on the hit. I'm assuming because, like, sometimes when somebody would do the EX, it would, like, probably knock the opponent out, possibly. So Dark Lotus A. Increase the untechable time. I know Hyde, he is being able to do stuff after vacant chain shifts. Shift 2. Yeah, he's able to do it, so I guess it's just a new thing. That's so weird that that's the case. Dark Lotus A mitigated the damage proration, mitigated the proration of the untechable time, expanded the hitbox of the continuous projectile upward. So the hitbox for that got bigger. Okay, that's fine. Dark Lotus B. Literally the exact same changes, and with the EX version, it expanded the hitbox. Interesting. That's really it for Hyde. Weird. Alright, Linne. Linne didn't even get touched up as well, so that's so odd. So like I said, the reason why I'm doing this all over again is because these are direct patch notes from ArcSys themselves. Like, it's not like this fan shit anymore, where people can just straight up edit it. It's by themselves to showcase the changes. So, yeah, Linne didn't even get touched that much. She got 2 things that got touched. So, version 1.3, with her Skyfang charge B, adjusted the second hit to not whiff easily when the first hit, if the first hit hits. I'm getting tired of this. So basically, it's guaranteed the second hit when the first hit happens on the charge move. That's kind of cool. Soaring Swallow. What the? Blah, 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 blah. Soaring, flying, Skyfang! EX version of Soaring Swallow. Oh, there it is. Fixed an issue where the distance between the opponent increases when both players are close to each other after landing. Oh, so basically now that the person is not the opposition is not gonna be like fully gonna be like flying away anymore. Oops. Okay, so let me read it. Where the distance between the opponent increases when both players are close to each other after landing. Okay, so they just shortened the gap of the distance after this shit lands. But I don't know if it's on counter hit too. Oh no, it is on hit. Okay, because I do remember when she did this, the opponent would like literally fly back, like the person would like bounce back a bit. Oh, okay, that's cool. And I'm not joking. That's literally the changes with Linne. That is the only changes with Linne. Crazy. I remember somebody trying to argue saying it's Linne, not Linne. I've been saying Linne forever. I don't care. And BB Tag says Linne as well. So I don't know where Linne comes from. The only person I know that says Linne would be Ko. Or that said Linne. I don't know if he says Linne at all now. But I know that before he called her Linne. So Waldstein got some pretty beefy changes. In short, the majority of his buttons got extended hitboxes. The majority of his buttons got extended hitboxes, so that's really cool. His throw reduced the recovery on hit and changed the blowback on hit when throwing. Cool. Standing A. This is, dude. Standing A is so cool. It reduced the recovery, and sadly, I don't know the frames for it. But basically, standing A can possibly be used in a block string now. Possibly. It says it's reduced the recovery. But maybe. Because I can tell you one thing. If you do standing A on a block string, it was super negative. Super negative. Somebody would be able to punish your ass hella hard. So the fact that they reduced it is awesome. But I don't know the exact frame data, sadly. Sadly. And shrunk the part. But this is the worst part about it. It shrunk the front part of the hurt box. Oh, not the worst part. That's the best part. It shrunk the freaking part, the front part of the hurt box of this move. Crazy. Crazy. This move might be beating out some things now. Not really. Standing B. Increase the window for canceling into another move. I mean, I really never had an issue when doing standing B into this. Or standing B into claps. So, whatever. Crouching A shrunk the front part of the hurt box. Nice. And then crouching B expanded the front part of the hitbox. Sick. Dash C changed the move where this move cannot be air shielded anymore. That's right. So we could throw this out as like somewhat of an anti-air now too. That's cool, dude. So down A. Or down back A, change the move to be stand unblockable. I don't know what that means. It's a low? It should have always been a low. Stand unblockable. Change the move to be stand unblockable. I have no idea what this means. Forward C. Change the move to be cancelable in EX. Fixed an issue where the move was not cancelable on guard. Oh my god, that's so good! It wasn't cancelable on block anymore. Oh wow, and they, oh cool. Okay. That's dope. All right, Waldstein. I sees you. We can actually have someone pressured, somewhat pressure now. Einstein Eagle follow-up. Is that the, is that what I think it is? Yeah. It's the claw follow-up. It's this shit. So what happened here? Increase the window to cancel and increase the untechable time and change to not be ground techable. Interesting. So increase the cancel window. That's good. That's really good. Because when this game launched, that's what I wanted to do. So it's like I'm gonna fake out, right? Oh shit, no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm literally doing this. Damn, but it's still kind of hard. Like you technically can delay it. What I wanted to do was like delay this a little bit and then cancel into claps, maybe, to catch my opponent slipping if they're gonna press a button or even into the command grab, right? But yeah, that's still kind of hard to do. I'm hoping that changes. You have to do that shit really fast. I guess. Daihin Dokura blah. So his light command grab actually has a lot of uses now. The front part of it has increased. Oops. Look at that distance. Look at that distance. So like I remember somebody doing a block string with Merkava and then Waldstein just did this and was able to command grab him through it. So yeah, it got her hitbox, I guess, expanded further out. It's really cool. And it does more damage. Same thing goes for his B, I think. Yeah, the B, that shit has an expanded hitbox too. The EX version has the same exact change, and same thing goes for like if you do the whole like 720 motion. Veter Banny EX. Increase the opponent's recovery on guard. I think it's this, actually. Okay. Oh, is it actually safe now to throw this shit out? Hold on. We gotta put her standing A. Oh, nope, that still beats it out. Never mind. Nope, you're still gonna get punished. You're still gonna get punished. Increase the opponent's recovery on guard. Change this move to be air unblockable. So if somebody's gonna try to jump in, that's cool. And that's it for Waldstein changes, or Waldstein changes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We've got a long night ahead of us, but it's been blowing by pretty fast. So, Carmine is interesting. Carmine, in my opinion, possibly has the best changes. And he still has a struggle, but with his new changes, he is scarier to deal with now. So in my video before, this is for people that are actually interested, that have watched my video, at least. You know, I said 4B was his button, it was a new move. They completely took that input out. But the move itself is still in. So, as you can see, I'm doing 4B with my inputs, right? But his disc is now freaking 6B. It's basically the same thing as his projectile normally, but you just gotta, it's a charge. And what's funny is that it still maintains the property of what 6B normally was, which is you could angle it, which is when you throw it out, you could hold up for it to angle up, and you can hold down to angle down. So it's like, oops. So it's like, oops, oops. Like that, like that, like that. It's cool. So, some people might be wondering, why the hell would they take this out? Why the hell would they do that? So from what I've heard from at least Eddie, is that the fact that when I'm blocking with Carmine, and then all of a sudden I would do like I'm holding back and I'm gonna be pressing a button, I'm gonna be pressing medium, but then all of a sudden the disc would be the one that would come out during like me trying to counterattack. So the fact that they turned it into a forward motion and into a charge move nonetheless as well is apparently a saving grace for Carmine players when getting like pressured into the corner. His standing A has reduced recovery. Jumping A expanded the back part of the tip of the hitbox. I guess? I guess. Let's see what's going on here. His dash C shrunk the hurt box at the startup of the attack. That shit? They shrunk their hurt box? Okay. Forward C, 6C. Reduced the recovery, shrunk the hurt box at the startup of the attack. And same thing goes for the charge version as well. Reduce the recovery of it normally. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So is Carmine basically safe after that? That's the question. Oh, but it reduced the recovery, so that's cool. That's cool. Same thing goes for the charge version as well. BB mid-air. Increase the untechable time. Reduce the startup of the move. Increase the opponent's recovery on guard and hits. And expanded the hitbox and changed the blowback on hit. Oh my god, Carmine, or not Carmine. You can do stuff like jumping CC, jumping 6-6C, and 6-2-3B if you want to do a puddle down. Twist! It has increased the hit stop on opponent on hit. The hit stop? You mean the hit stun? Let's hold on. Holy shit, Carmine! Alright, time to continue the patch notes. Twist! Yeah, that's what I went over. Air twist! It has more hits, it gives more hit stun as well. Thrust. Oh! So, that's one of the biggest things too. So his puddles, or his spikes, his blood spikes, right? Before, you were able to punish him just a bit when he does this shit. they weren't truly safe. Now they are. Launch is reduced recovery. And wait, thrust. Wait, am I reading this wrong? I'm not, right? Oh, thrust is this. That's thrust. So apparently before, like when you did this in the corner, you weren't able to get the second hit in, and you weren't able to actually do anything. It's like both of the hits wouldn't occur in the corner, and now it truly does. So that happens anytime when the first hit hits. But yeah, launch is reduced recovery, both A and B version. Let's see his EX version. Remove the previous change where there is a limit to increase the EX gauge when the opponent is hit by thrust A or thrust B increased. This thing that is set up during launch EX. Oh, okay. Air spin? Spin? Is that when he throws out his pinwheels? Yes, it is. Reduce the landing recovery on on all versions, A, B, and EX. Cool. For all you Carmine players out there, which is like, you know, like, no. So shout out to no. Give Me That, which is a command grab super, has a very unique property. It's very unique. Yeah, it was since they're in 1.0. Yeah, I didn't know that, so I'm gonna spread the news. Just in case that people don't know, with Carmine in Clear, he had somewhat of a unique thing, which I never fucking knew until 1.3, and until I was fighting Eddie, if anything. So his command grab, obviously, it gives him health, right? And then that's really about it. But as you see, let me actually get his ass to not hit me anymore. When I do get a chunk of life back, but at the very end of it, I would actually gradually gain life back after doing the command grab. As you see right there. So what does that mean? It actually does have a meaning, where when you do this command grab, or I remember Eddie doing this, when you do the command grab, and as the life is gradually increasing, like right then and there, it only lasts for like, what, 2 seconds? Carmine is able to dispel blood moves without wasting his blood. I was not aware of this, so it's like, I'm gonna set up, and then like see, this costs blood. Nearly everything that he does costs blood. So yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until fighting Eddie. So shout out to Eddie for that. It's really, really cool, and it's enough to really just set up. Honestly, it's just like, you know, a simple pinwheel setup, if anything. But it's still something nonetheless, and I think it's a really, really cool change. All right, Orie didn't get that much changes either. So let's see. What am I reading? To me, thick and fast. Yes, that is a move. You guys could be horny on main if you guys want. Thick and fast is an actual move. To me, thick and fast. Fix an issue where Thanatos will move during time stop. That I don't know about. I didn't even like time stop as in like this. And then she has fix an issue time stop, and then fix an issue with Thanatos moves during time stop. Oh, that's really all of her changes? It's just Thanatos. All her changes is fixed an issue where Thanatos will move during time stop. That is all Orie's changes. I honestly don't know, but that literally is it for Orie's changes. I'm gonna have to say that in the beginning of the video that I'm gonna put the patch notes in the description if anybody wants to read them for themselves. But yeah, that's really all of her changes. That's really weird.